Is a major development once again in Georgia politics.
That's right. Today, Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger announced that he is running for governor. A long-awaited announcement. Our Zach Merchant joining us now. Zach, actually one of the first reporters to not necessarily break the news, but almost a few months back when you interviewed him, he signaled that he was going to be running for something.
We almost struggled to find the words for, was it signaling, was it hinting, it was strongly suggesting. Now we know Brad Raffensperger, he is in this race. It means the field of candidates just got a lot more crowded, a lot more complicated. Raffensperger this morning, he launched his campaign with a video, and in it he attacked Democrats and he touted his Republican bona fides.
When Joe Biden's Justice Department attacked Brad, he stood strong and stopped Biden from overturning Georgia's election integrity law.
Now, Democrats, of course, they would push back on the framing of that issue, but it's also important to note not all conservatives support Brad Raffensperger, or at least they didn't in the wake of that 2020 presidential election, because back then he gained national prominence. Many Georgians will remember this. Gained national prominence for his role defending Georgia's election results against criticism from some Republicans, including President Donald Trump. Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, who was at the time a state senator, he also questioned those 2020 results, and he is now running for governor in this Republican field. He released this video shortly after Raffensperger got into the race, criticizing both Raffensperger and Attorney General Chris Carr.
But not every Georgia Republican is backing Trump. Meet Attorney General Chris Carr and Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Georgia's team never Trump.
So here we go. Carr, he of course is another major candidate in this race. He and Brad Raffensperger, important to note, they have both touted their support for President Trump. But this issue, it is likely to be a major fault line in this primary race moving forward. Chris Carr released a statement today through his spokeswoman, Julia Mazzone. It read in part, quote, "We welcome anyone to this race, but the reality is Chris Carr is the only candidate who can win both the primary and the general election." Political strategist Fred Hicks, he mostly works with Democrats, but he's also worked with Republicans. We talked to him today. He said this race, this primary race, will give voters the chance to choose from a wide range of candidates.
We're going to know where Georgia is overall, and we're going to know where Democrats and Republicans are in Georgia. And I think that'll be a referendum and really a harbinger for what we can expect to see across the country.
So we say in Georgia politics so much. This is going to be a lot for voters to think about and think through. The good news is they're going to have time to do it. The primary is not until May of next year.
You would think it's next week.
It feels like that, doesn't it? But we have a long road to go.
And certainly already some major additions just this week alone, so a lot to continue to watch.
And potentially more to come.
Potentially more to come. We will be on top of it, as always.
All right. Thank you so much, Zach.